Hi, and it's Clare Maxfield here from Image Innovators. And this week's colour tip I'm going to share with you is how your colour preferences link in with your personality. A lot of people ask me about, do the colours they wear have any relevance to their personality? And the short answer is yes, they do. Now, as I talk a lot in the style section, our personalities take us off in all sorts of different directions, and rarely do we fit into one personality. But what I thought I'd share with you today is it'll be a slightly longer tip, is how your colour, your personalities will reflect in your colours. Now, if you just really want to dive in quickly and know what works for you, follow the link that's under this video and discover your own personality. And from that, you'll hear in the information the colours that are right for you. And keep in mind that we're generally not just one personality, so you may go off in a couple of other directions. But here it is in a nutshell, and I've got some examples for you as we go ahead. Should you be a classic? If you're a classic personality, you're going to love colours like navies, whites, reds, very simple colours, very safe colours. Your patterns and your prints are going to be like checks and stripes, and you're going to like wearing a lot of sort of plainer patterns. So that's the classic. Now, the creative, well, you're just going to go anyway in any direction you want. You'll be wearing everything from the boldest, the brightest, the lightest, the softest, the darkest. You are our over-the-top, anything goes. So I'm sorry, I can't really give you a range, because if I gave you a range, you'd probably go in another direction. If you're dramatic, you are our very varies. So you're going to be wearing blacks, reds, whites, bold yellows, anything that's bold, prints that are big, anything that stands out, anything that's shiny. If you are our elegance, you are going to love the taupes, the sort of the caramels, the lattes, the creams, the soft blues, the mid-tone reds. Nothing too sharp, nothing too bright for you. You're going to love herringbone. You're just going to love all of those really classic high range patterns that are out there. Now, let's see. Now, some of you may be male who are watching this. So you, rather than being considered feminine, you will be considered romantic or a gallant. So what you're going to love is soft, rich colours. You will love the plums. You might like the pinks. You're going to love anything that is softer in colour. The prints you will like will be like a small Liberty print. There will be some floral in there. You are definitely, you're not really a striped person because your print has more curve in it. As I said, it is small, and the colours are almost in jewel tones that suit you. Now, should you be a natural? If you're a natural, you're going to like earthy tones. You're going to love the browns, the creams again, but also things that can be like, checked shirt and the woodcutter's shirt. So reds, blues, whites. You will wear a lot of blue. You'll wear a lot of green. If you're doing prints as opposed to the floral of the romantic, gallant, feminine, you'll be doing more sort of leaf and that sort of more garden motif, as opposed to floral motif, and very earthy colours. You won't, yellows will be in your wardrobe, as well as custards and oranges. And as I said, everything that looks like it's come from nature will be sitting there in your wardrobe. Now we've got our two groups left. We have our sexies. So you're going to be, you will love wearing white, something to show off that tan. You're going to enjoy paler colours as opposed to dark colours, because generally you will have a tan. You might, if you're a girl, you're going to love those reds. If you're a guy, you're going to be wearing pale blues and whites a lot. And lastly, we don't have this group in our feminines, in our females, but we have them in our males, and it's the rebellious. And you're going to be doing those subversive prints. So you'll be doing a lot of black, a lot of black. Did I say you'll be doing a lot of black? You will be doing a lot of black, and there'll be a little bit of red thrown in, which might have your prints will be subversive. There will be skulls. There will be crossbones. There will be metal on your things, and there might be a rose in there. So those are the tips for the colours that all of the personalities like. As I said, mention down in the comments. I will have links. So if you want to discover your personality, go and do the quizzes. But if you do know your personality, so it means no matter which of the colour groups you've got, and often you'll find you will be wearing, leaning towards a colour group that is your personality. But if it sits outside your personality, these are the colours to find from within that colour group to make sure that you're dressing in a way that makes you feel most at home for who you are. Clare Maxfield here from Image Innovators. We have training tools and resources for image consultants all around the globe. I hope you've enjoyed this week's colour tip. Bye for now.